had a friend to ask me the other day, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? And for me, it was just one word, and that's don't. Just don't. And what I mean by that is don't. If I could go back and give my younger self some advice, not one piece, because it's plenty, it would be don't fall for the first guy that shows you any attention. Don't blindly chase goals, accomplishments, and accolades that society say you should have by a certain age at a certain time, depending on who you are and where you're from. Don't overextend so much grace that you abandon yourself and devalue yourself. And I just been sitting with that today too. It's like I see a lot of millennial women in particular who are waking up, in a sense, to all these things that they thought they were supposed to have because they didn't stop and question whether the things that they wanted was really something that they truly desired for themselves or something that society told them they should have or somebody else told them that they should have. And I'm doing the same thing. I've been waking up to that for a few years now. Like slowing down to really question myself and question the things that I thought I wanted at one point because it was what I was supposed to do or the right thing to do. And I'm looking like my life would be so different if I had the wisdom to actually question myself and interrogate the things that I believe that I should have and the things that I were blindly going after. My life would look completely different. In fact, I ain't gonna hold you. I might still be a virgin if I would have had the knowing and understanding that I have of a lot of things now, like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the twists and turns that my life has taken thus far, close to this almost 4 decades that I've been on this earth, it will be completely different. Completely different. And another thing that I'm seeing with that I haven't fully reconciled yet as it relates to this is that a lot of people say do not weaponize what you know now against your younger self. And I agree with that. I do agree with that because I think about how could I have known certain things at that time with the limited amount of information and exposure that I had at that time. And also though, I don't like the saying that's kind of related or followed up by that is that you wouldn't be where you are today had you not experienced what you experienced. But how do I know that wouldn't be how do I know that wouldn't be a good thing? How do I know that wouldn't be a better thing? So I'm still trying to reconcile that part as it relates to that because that just don't sit right with me. Like, yeah, true, and it's I believe in my spirit, it could have been a better way, a better outcome for all parties involved. Like maybe some of the people that I'm thinking about myself and some of the experience, and I know life is not without some type of scratch or scar. This I know is not possible. Good and bad, duality, balance. However, I still think about some of the unnecessary suffering that I had to experience. Definitely could have been avoided. And then also, I think about some of the unnecessary situations that I have put certain people in because of my lack of knowledge. So what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure there are people that have suffered from my lack of knowledge and understanding, and I have also caused my own self some suffering due to my own lack of understanding when it comes to certain stuff. So yeah, I just been sitting with that. Like, if I could go back and tell my younger self a few things, it would definitely be, don't follow the crowd. Don't believe everything that is told to you just because it sounds convincing, salacious, and it appears that other people are doing it. Because sometimes a lot of people ain't even following the things that they are advising to you. So yeah, this is something I'm sitting with. Like, what would Latrice's life look like if she just said no, stop, thought, and questioned, and not essentially just been a sheep in the crowd, just following something simply because society, which is essentially people, individuals, just saying some stuff. Like, no. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm sitting with. And I would like to know, have you ever questioned some things that you blindly follow, or are you coming to a point in life where you are questioning what your life would look like if you could go back and do something differently? Or what piece of advice would you give your younger self if you could? And that's all I wanted to write about in this video. So if you're new here, my name is Latrice. This is why I think out loud, reflect honestly, name patterns that keep us stuck. If anything here on my channel aligns with you or resonates with you, feel free to take what you need. If it doesn't, please feel free to leave it. Also, if you feel like you're aligned, hit the like button, subscribe button, all the things, and I will be back in the next video.